So here is the Bezgar HQ051. So having everything laid out here, you get the drone, you get the controller, you get a set of spare propellers. You also get not one, but two, because there's another one in there. 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp hour single cell LiPo batteries, along with a USB charger. The screwdriver is for the controller. Open that up to put the 3 AAA batteries that are required. And you can also use that screwdriver if you ever have to do any maintenance on the drone. You see all those little screws in there. Then you get your user manual and a warranty activation card. And on the back, you see all the ways you can get some Bezgar support. Well, let's check this drone out. This drone it's a pretty decent size. Look how big that is on my hand there. Love the scheme. You got the stars and the stripes, the red, white, and blue. And then these prop guards have LEDs in. As you can see on the box there, we have the green LEDs in the back, and then we have the blue LEDs in the front. I don't know why they went with green. I think they should have went with red. Take a quick look at the controller here. All the buttons are marked pretty clear. We have a couple shoulder buttons there. It fits in your hand pretty nice. Let's turn it on there. Oh, there we go. We got the LEDs. Now they're flashing because they're looking for the controller. Let's turn this on. We'll do an up, down to bind. So now we have a bind. Let's dim the lights. Oh yeah, look at that. That does look pretty cool. But that's about it for what you get in the box. Now it's time to test it out. All right, it's time to try out this Bezgar HQ051. So let's turn this on, turn this on. We'll do up, down to bind. But first I want to calibrate the gyro. So down and out, you see LEDs are flashing. Now I have the head of the drone facing forward and the tail facing me, because that will help when I do headless mode and one key return. So let's take off. There's 2 ways to take off. You could take off by just hitting up, that arms the motors, and then take off like that. A little snappy there. Let's do one key return, which is a long press on this button here. There we go, and now it comes back. Now you have to control it or it's just gonna fly right back to you or fly right into you. Like this. Oh. Another way you can take off is with one key takeoff, which is also how you can land it. You hit that and then it'll land. Now I don't know if this has an emergency stop because I didn't see it in the manual. I wonder if I hold like one key takeoff and landing. I wonder if I hold that in for a few seconds, if it will just do it. Because sometimes you can do that with these. So let's take this up. And let's just hold, well, let me get under it so in case it does. Oh yeah. Okay, so it doesn't say it in the manual, but if you hold the one key takeoff, one key landing for like 2 seconds, it'll just shut it off and drop it out of the sky. So that's good. So it is drifting. The trim, we need to trim it forward. Okay, there we go. Now we have altitude hold, as you can see. Let's see if headless mode works. So we have to push this button in for 3 seconds. There we go. It's flashing. So let's see. Yep. I'm rotating, and it still doesn't affect anything. Wow, that yaw is really slow. Long press to get out of it. So let's do some flips. This button here, any direction. There's a back flip. There's a front flip. Does okay on the flips. Let's do a roll to the right and a roll to the left. All right, so that's not too bad. Then we have the 3 rates. This is the first rate, which is very slow, especially on the yaw. The yaw is extremely slow. But then we hit this button, you hear 2 beeps, and now the yaw picks up. We get a little bit more speed, not a lot. Look at that yaw, that's just not that impressive. And you get 3 beeps there, and now we're in the 3rd rate. Still not all that fast, but a lot easier to fly now. I think if the yaw is too slow, it makes it a little harder to fly. But now that I'm in the 3rd rate, and the yaw is a little faster, it does make this, almost drifted towards that fan there. I should do a durability test and see how many times I can smack it off a fan before the drone won't fly anymore. I won't do it on this one. Maybe I could find something, one of my older drones. And then you can turn these lights off too. Right here's the button, turn the lights off. That'll help save battery by not having the LEDs on. So let's just fly this around now. I pretty much went, that really sped up the yaw there. Look, there we got low voltage already. I did not fly this drone for too long, but now we have low voltage, so now we can't do flips or rolls. We can't do anything like any other modes other than flying around, which at this point, you should probably land it. You shouldn't let your battery drain all the way down to nothing, but we're gonna fly this around and do that. Oh, no, we're not. It's losing, that's it. That's it for this video. That was the Bezgar HQ051. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in picking one of these up. But thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button so that way you can join me on another video when I check out the next ready to run RC.